I am the last pure-blooded human on Earth offered as a peace gift to the most powerful vampire duke. I never imagined I would become their living blood supply, even less did I expect to turn into their pampered princess. And certainly not that this new brother would regard me as the sole entity he wished to destroy yet had no choice but to keep. My vampire brother actually regards me as his one and only treasure. After 2 centuries of war between humans and vampires, a peace agreement was signed. However, the condition of the agreement was that humans would send a young and beautiful woman to Dirk Draven's family every year, allowing her to fully integrate into the vampire family. And I am the unfortunate one who was selected. During the 2-century-long battle with vampires, humans have continuously evolved through genetic modification, becoming more resilient, powerful, and swift. I am the exception, having neither enhanced strength nor any improvement in combat ability. By all measurable standards, I am completely useless. But I possess a talent that no one knows about, a talent that needs to be kept hidden, especially when I am about to be sent to live with predators. I can read minds. Before I was sent, the elder of the Human Council smiled warmly and gently patted my shoulder.
You're a beautiful girl, and I'm sure you're also very smart. You'd better not mess things up.
I smiled sweetly in reply.
Don't worry, old man.
Draven Castle is nothing like the scenes seen in horror movies. No collapsing rocks, no howling wolf packs, nor flickering torches piercing through centuries of darkness. The place is breathtakingly beautiful. Crystal chandeliers hang with dazzling brilliance, while the marble surfaces are adorned with golden patterns. Soft amber light permeates every hall, creating an atmosphere reminiscent of a luxurious resort located beyond human reach. The butler is not a talking pig, nor is there a fat witch riding a broom, let alone a cat that cries when it laughs. What about the vampires themselves? The beauty is astonishing. What's particularly impressive is how stunning this beauty appears on the offensive level. Even to some extent, it seems somewhat unfair. The Duke of Draven was tall in stature and of noble birth, with a firm jawline, a striking physique. His wife, the Duchess, exuded profound charm. Her round, liquid-like eyes were so captivating that mere gaze could make one feel as if they were about to drown in their beauty. Their son, my new brother, is a completely different story altogether. Alaric Delavan stood out sharply from the enthusiastic crowd, as if carved from pale marble and abandoned in the cold. His deep eyes were nearly black, his skin was as white as snow. Every feature of him exuded drama and tension, but his demeanor revealed utter restraint, composed and motionless. It's like some kind of dangerous presence. They hosted a grand banquet for me. Duke Draven announced to the assembly of ancient vampires my adoption by them, declaring me the first human princess in vampire history. I should have been grateful, yet when they invited me to dinner, I was so frightened that I nearly trembled all over.
Oh my god, I'm a walking blood bag. Their dinner.
The Duchess noticed my trembling hand. She smiled a smile bright and warm.
Darling, don't be afraid. The Dragon family hasn't drank human blood for centuries. Besides, you're my daughter now.
My dear.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
The Duke gently placed my hand in his palm. His voice was steady and powerful. It filled the entire room without needing to be spoken aloud.
We won't hurt you, kid. You're safe here.
His deep green eyes met mine. His gaze was patient, gentle, and sincere.
She seems so insecure.
Alaric is simply unreliable. He has a cadaverish expression all day long, and there's really no fun at all. I maimaced a child's for hundreds of years. I don't know what today's highs is like. Whatever she wants, all for her.
I genuinely felt an intense sense that I was about to lose my mind. So, what exactly are those legendary bloodthirsty monsters? Are they the overbearing helicopter parents? I took a bite of delicious food when Alaric came and sat down next to me. At least my new brother looked pretty decent, relatively speaking. As he sat down, he didn't even glance at me, completely ignoring me. His expression was like a tightly shut door, cold, and utterly incomprehensible. I hesitated for a moment. Then, I gently pulled up his sleeve and gave a completely harmless smile.
Brother.
His movements were so swift that I barely had time to make out what he was doing. He stepped back, yanked his sleeve away abruptly, as if my touch had caused him a burning sensation.
Don't.
His voice was cold and hoarse. My eyes were wide open and felt warm. His chin tensed up.
Don't make me ask again. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
His ears were flushed crimson, and a slow, helpless flush gradually spread across his originally flawless, pale face. I pressed my lips together tightly. This family will end my life. At the end of dinner, Alaric left early, and the Duke and the Duchess spent a full 20 minutes comforting me together. That night I couldn't sleep. The princess suite they arranged for me was exceptionally beautiful, featuring silk curtains, a canopy bed, and soft lighting. I lay there gazing at the ceiling until the tranquility became unbearable. The kitchen, I decided. A midnight snack. This is how humans normally cope. I walked 12 full steps down the corridor. A ring wrapped around my wrist and suddenly pulled me deep into the darkness. My back hit the wall. Alaric's face was only a few inches from mine. There's something off about him. His hair was damp, as if he had been sweating continuously. His cheeks were flushed. This was the first time I had seen genuine color on his face. I swallowed hard.
Are you sick?
He pressed his face against the curve of my neck. His breathing was rapid and heavy. With each exhalation, it slid along my skin, sending a shiver down my spine.
Shut up! Your eyes, your look is really too special.
I remained completely still. Her eyes, her gaze, she's truly extraordinary. Her scent was simply incredible.
Stop for a moment, Alaric.
At that very moment, I made up my mind.
Stop.
I would become an exceptional human-shaped pillow, one that wouldn't move a single muscle. About 3 minutes later, I felt a sharp sensation cutting through my throat. It does not scratch the skin. It simply remains suspended in place. Then suddenly he let go of me. As soon as I regained my composure, as if struck by lightning, I stood in the corridor, my hair sticking to my face and my heart pounding like a drum. He could have bitten me, but he didn't. The attitude is rude, but it's very safe. I added this task to my must-do list for the month, and then went back to bed to continue sleeping. At dawn, the Duke and Duchess were still sound asleep. Clearly vampires always bring about enchanting moments. Alaric is already downstairs. He looked just like a runway model who had accidentally walked into the wrong shoot location. I stared blankly. I hadn't even had time to suppress myself. I merely smiled slightly. Alaric's expression remained unchanged, yet his ears flushed red once again. Butler Merlin brought a plate of breakfast, which made me gasp in astonishment.
To the touch, make mischief at your best.